We now return to the 6th annual FANNIE Awards.
Thank you. Welcome back to the 2022 FANNIE Awards. I'm so happy that you are all tuning in to watch, especially you, Tom Hanks. You are looking as magnificent as ever. And well, thank you very much, Tom. I would love to play a young you in your upcoming biopic. See? There you go. It's that easy. Today, we are giving out the award for Best Villain and talking about the number 8 film of the year. So let's get to it. What was this guy's 8th favorite film of the year? The answer to that question is not in this envelope, but I'm going to pretend that it is because it looks good on camera. Please give a warm, red, blood-soaked welcome to Barbarian. I've got to reiterate that I don't think we've seen such a benchmark year for horror films since the 1980s. 2022 had so much to offer, and Barbarian was so good, it cracked the top 10. If you've heard anything about this, you've probably heard that going in cold is the best way to experience it. The less you know about Barbarian going in, the better. Trust me. So I'm going to hold true to that and not say more than I need to. Just know that you will scream, you will laugh, and you will want to watch it again the second it's over. Just don't go in expecting any literal barbarians. There are 0 biceps and loincloths in this movie. You know, the Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan movies were called Conan the Barbarian, Conan the Destroyer, and then the unmade third one was going to be called Conan the Conqueror. If they ever make a sequel to Barbarian, I hope they don't, but if they do, calling it Destroyer might not be a bad idea. Speaking of people who destroy and conquer and barb, let's talk about the best villains of 2022, because my God, there were some, and I'm still feeling the aftershocks of how they made me feel. You don't need to be a literal giant Satan, but not exactly Satan man like we saw in Black Adam, or like some people saw in Black Adam, because I actually haven't seen Black Adam yet. You just need to be scary as hell, and today's nominees certainly have that going for them. These are the nominees for 2022's Best Villain. Miles Quaritch from Avatar: The Way of Water. The Riddler from The Batman. Scarlet Witch from Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Chef Slowick from The Menu. Patrick and Karen from Speak No Evil. And the very frightening Fannie for Best Villain goes to Patrick and Karen from Speak No Evil. Speak No Evil is one of those movies that has to be seen to be believed, and the centerpiece of the whole gobsmacking thing is these two, well, I hesitate to call them people, but these two. Karen and Patrick seem like your typical totally average married couple, and that's what makes them so terrifying. As Wednesday Addams once put it, homicidal maniacs look just like everybody else. Every second you spend with these monsters just oozes with tension and discomfort to the point where you spend half the film squirming in your seat. And by the end, you're yelling at the screen and you want nothing more than to see them get their comeuppance. Worst of all, the real world is full of Patricks and Karens living among the rest of us, and who knows what they're capable of. I can't even express how they make me feel. There aren't enough shudders in the world. Interpol, I don't know exactly what it is you do in your spare time, but if it's not finding people like Patrick and Karen and putting them in the deepest, darkest hole imaginable, then what are you doing? So that has been day 3 of the 2022 FANNIE Awards. I gotta go get ready to work on my Tom Hanks impression because that biopic isn't going to play itself. Stick around, we've got more Fannies to come. Day 4 begins tomorrow. See you then.